Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to try and break down a pretty complex piece of commercial AV gear. We're focusing on one specific box, the Aurora Multimedia ASP-442A. It's a 4x4 HDMI 2.0A matrix switcher. And our mission today is really to figure out what a 4x4 matrix actually does for you and, why this one is special.
That's right. And it's a mouthful of a name for sure, but the core idea is actually pretty simple. Just think of it as like a digital traffic cop for your video signals.
A traffic cop, I like that.
Exactly. A 4x4 just means it has 4 HDMI inputs and 4 HDMI outputs. So you can take, say, a Blu-ray player, a PC, a streaming box, any 4 sources, and send any one of them to any one of your 4 screens, or even one source to all 4 screens at the same time.
So total routing flexibility.
Total flexibility for both your ultra-high definition video and your digital audio.
Okay, so let's talk performance because the numbers here look pretty serious. It supports 4K at 60 Hz with 4.4.4 chroma subsampling. Why should we care so much about that third 4?
Well, that's the detail that really matters for image quality. 4.4.4 means you are getting full, uncompressed color data.
No compression at all.
Zero. No loss in color information between what the source is sending and what you see on the screen. It's the gold standard for high-end work. It also handles HDR, high dynamic range, and your full 7.1 digital audio. So the whole package is pristine.
But here's where I see a potential conflict. For a pro-grade unit, the spec sheet says the max cable length for that 4K60 signal is just 5 meters. Isn't that a huge limitation for a commercial installer?
It is. It's a huge constraint, and, that really tells you where this box is designed to live.
Okay.
It's for local routing. Think inside a single rack or in a control room where your sources and switcher are all close together, and that short distance also highlights the need for perfect, high-quality copper cables. But maybe even more critical than the distance is the security. You can't display modern 4K content without supporting HDCP 2.2 encryption.
Right, the digital handshake.
The handshake. And this unit handles that, plus the older HDCP 1.4 for legacy gear. It's non-negotiable.
So we've got these physical constraints, but also these really high-fidelity demands. To manage all that, you need more than just good cables. Let's talk about the brain of the operation, the control protocols.
Yeah, absolutely. So beyond the keypad on the front, you've got LAN control through an RJ45 port and the classic RS-232 connector.
The old workhorse.
The workhorse, those are the backbones for automation. But the real commercial-grade magic is in features like hot plug detection, signal detection, and EDI management.
Okay, stop there. EDI management. We need to pause on that one. For someone listening who isn't an installer, what is EDI and why is being able to load tables so important?
EDI is basically a conversation. The switcher tells the source device, like your PC, exactly what the connected display can handle. Resolution, refresh rate, audio formats, everything.
And if that conversation fails?
You get that dreaded black screen. Nothing. The ability to load custom EDI tables means an installer can force the handshake to work perfectly every time. It can save days of troubleshooting on a complex job.
So that's perfect for something like digital signage where things are switching automatically.
Exactly. Or a high-end home automation system. And it's all packed into a standard 1RU rack mount unit. It's compact.
And looking at the value side of things, Aurora added some serious business level features. It's TAA compliant and sold tariff-free. Why does that matter?
That's the ticket. That's your entry pass for any U.S. government contract, for big university builds, for anything where supply chain origin is critical. It makes this switcher at around $1,500 a really cost-effective and compliant choice for those massive projects, plus that lifetime tech support they offer. That's huge for an integrator in the field.
So when we boil it all down, what's the big picture here?
The ASP-442A is a problem solver for high-demand environments. It's a mediator. It guarantees perfect, uncompressed video and secure content, all with total routing freedom as long as you respect its physical boundaries.
The expert digital traffic cop.
That's the one.
This was great. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure. And for you, the listener, here's a final thought to mull over. We talked a lot about that 5-meter cable limit for 4K60 signals, but what about the other invisible infrastructure dependencies? For example, this unit uses only 25 watts of power, and it has a specific operating temperature range. Now think about the heat inside a fully loaded equipment rack. How essential does that minimal power draw suddenly become to the long-term stability of the entire system?